How you doing, everybody? I am J Enterprise, and I love McDonald's. That's right. Yes, glorious. Now, I can't tell you how many times I've had McDonald's in my lifetime. The amount of calories consumed courtesy of the Golden Arches is astronomical, but I have never tried, nor have I ever had the desire to try the Filet-O-Fish. Until today. That's right, for the first time ever, there it is. Oh, it gets its own fancy cardboard box that tells you that it is a premium item at McDonald's. Never had it before. This is my first time. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, it's a nice looking sandwich. It's very simple. I mean, it's just, you got the fried, take a look there, you got the fried fish patty, filet, whatever you want to call it, a little fried fish there, slice of American cheese, and some creamy McDonald's tartar sauce. There we go. Ooh, how appetizing does that look? So, very simple sandwich, but obviously they got to be doing something right, considering this has been on the menu. Whoa, almost freaking dropped it there. That would have made for a very anticlimactic video. Not depending on who you ask. That might have gotten more views, actually. All right, let me center this sucker. So, like I said, very simple sandwich, but they must be doing something right considering it's been on the menu for a long time, since the 60s. Here we go. Got my plate here. My very first experience with the Filet-O-Fish is about to go down. You know, the bun is actually kind of stale, but oh well. Let's see how it tastes. Just, good amount of sauce. Not bad. For being such a simple sandwich. Or maybe, maybe the bun isn't stale. I think it's just toasted. Or maybe it's a combination of both. It's just, it is the end of the day. Maybe it's a little stale and toasted at the same time, but the taste, much better than I expected. It's actually pretty good. This could be a problem because, so when I go to McDonald's, I'm a Big Mac and a McChicken guy. I like the breakfast stuff as well, but when I go to McDonald's, it's usually Big Macs and McChickens, and when I do go to McDonald's, I get a lot of items, so I have a bottomless pit of a stomach. When I go to McDonald's, it's usually 3 to 5 items. Normally, I usually get 5 items. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that I just can't decide exactly what I want. So I end up getting a couple Big Macs, a couple McChickens. If I'm in the mood for a quarter pounder with cheese, I'll get that, and it adds up to 5 items. But this could be a problem. This could be something that could encourage me to go to McDonald's more often, or add it to my order. Kind of freshen up the usual order of the Big Macs and the McChickens. I've got a lot of tartar sauce there. Let's dig into that. Wow. This is way better than I anticipated. Like I said, I never had the desire. I mean, I play it safe when I go to McDonald's with the Big Macs and the McChickens and all that stuff. Never had the desire to try this. I just figured, like, if I want to get a fish sandwich, why would I go to McDonald's to get a fish sandwich? Like a fast food fish sandwich never really appealed to me. So I never had any desire to try it, but I figured, hey, if you're gonna try it, might as well make it for YouTube. Always looking for new ideas for content. So I figured, hey, if you're gonna try the Filet-O-Fish, film yourself doing it. Not bad at all, man, I tell you. And this is a regular menu item. I mean, the Filet-O-Fish has been on the McDonald's menu since the mid-60s, so well over 50 years. And I mean, it's been taken off a few times temporarily, but for the most part, it's consistently been on the menu since the 60s. So, people obviously, they gotta love it. I mean, like I said before, it's a simple sandwich, but they're doing something right for it to be on the menu so long. And yeah, despite its consistent place on the McDonald's menu. I've never had the desire to try it until now. I figured I'd record myself, and now I don't regret it at all. This is pretty good. Not bad at all. Who would have thought? Like I said, I never thought about getting a fish sandwich at a fast food place. Not something that I think of, because you think of burgers and fries and chicken sandwiches and stuff like that. Not a Filet-O-Fish. Interesting enough, it doesn't have the Mick in it. It's not a Mick fish or anything like that. It's Filet-O-Fish. Makes it sound classy. And maybe I should be, extending my pinky while I eat this. Keep it classy. So that was. I dug it. That last bite was a little big. Let me just chew here. Get some nice chewing sounds in for those of you into that. Alright, wash it down. And that was that. Pleasantly surprised by that experience. That was a delightful experience. The Filet-O-Fish, my first ever Filet-O-Fish from McDonald's, definitely won't be my last. We'll see if I start to crave it as much as I crave some of my more popular personal choices from McDonald's. But there you go. Let me hear from all of you Filet-O-Fish fans out there. When did you discover it? Were you like me? You were hesitant at first, really didn't have the desire to try it, and then once you did, you're like, whoa, this is good. I do have a couple more goodies in here, so I will conclude this video here, this very satisfying portion of my dinner for the night. Like I said, let me know down below in the comments what you think of the Filet-O-Fish, and let me know also what your favorite menu items from McDonald's are. If you were entertained by this video, please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing.